Never use screwdrivers or other substitutes for winding bars. When winding the springs, make sure you stand to the side of the bar so that you're not in the path of the bar if it were to release or fly out. Make sure you insert the bar all the way in the hole and wind the springs 1/4 turn at a time in an upward direction. Note that the tail of the torsion spring coil points in the direction that the spring is wound. Refer to your manual to determine how many turns to apply for your door. If the torsion springs do not increase in tension as the quarter turns are added to the springs, then you probably have the torsion springs reversed. Start winding the right side to the specified number of winds found in the spring winding table of your assembly manual. When you start to wind, the line drawn earlier on the spring starts to wrap around, creating a striping effect. Each stripe represents 1 full turn of the spring. Simply count the stripes to determine the number of winds. Once you have reached the suggested number of winds, secure each spring with the set screws on the winding cone. Set screws should be turned from 3/4 to 1 full turn after they have made contact with the tube. For doors with 2 torsion springs, each torsion spring should be wound the same number of turns. We can now unlock the door or remove the locking pliers and C-clamp if used. Slowly raise the door about halfway and prop it open. Since this is the first time the new door is being opened, proceed slowly and carefully. If the tracks are not correctly aligned or the back hangers are not strong enough, the door may fall. Now we need to double check that the horizontal tracks are parallel with each side of the door, and make sure all the lag screws are securely fastened. Also, with the door open halfway, make sure the rollers do not come out of the top brackets more than about 1/2 inch. If you need to make adjustments to the rear track hanger, remove the weight of the door from the rear hangers by closing and locking the door. To further adjust torsion spring tension, make sure the door is in the down position and locked with locking pliers clamped on the torsion tube. Never adjust the center bearing plate or red-coated fasteners after the springs are wound. If you need to release the tension on a spring, be prepared to handle a strong force as you reduce the tension using winding bars only, and stand to the side. Congratulations! This completes the torsion spring installation procedures.